There is a mind killer. There is a mind killer.
Heel. What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, I like bet money. I don't stream the rest of it. This is a test stream just to see how you guys feel about it, how I feel about it, and I'm betting money that I don't stream the rest of the game. OMG, I've been looking for this since Austin's Minecraft playthrough with Tate. Been looking for what? Alright, well, yeah, that's like I said, I don't freaking know if I'm gonna stick with the game stream-wise. I might play the rest of it off-stream. I might not even finish the game, but we'll see. Reviews have been really mediocre. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Guess we'll jump on in. So Gigawatt's got a dog, huh? What kind of dog is it? What a stupid warning. Difficulty is tied to the... What? The more lives you take, the easier the game is? Well, most of the complaints about this game is it's too easy. So maybe I won't take any lives, so it's harder.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
What is a man? Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets. Don't you love when games do this? It's like I can't do anything but just... I'm at the mercy of his walking speed. Press F to pay your respects. Press F to bite your wife. Sister. Sorry.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary. Mary. No. No.
That always bugs me about vampire movies. If you bite someone on the neck, they're not gonna die. Unless you so happen to, like, reach the jugular. It's like they always just bite, though, you know? They just go bite. They don't, like, rip. They just bite. They never, like, bite and rip. You know? It's just like,
no!
Bite.
Please,
it's like they die from that.
Let me explain!
Let me explain. I just bit her really hard.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Oof, some rough
This
animations
can't
here.
be happening. No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Look how rough his animation is. Oh my god.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Tricky bastards.
Kill that thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast!
That's what you do to beach.
Sorry.
Sorry.
See them fancy clothes?
No,
This
please,
one's
stop! Who are you?
There's one of them firms.
What do you want?
This looks nice.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Oh, well, he wins. Crossbow to the heart. Struck
I need to find shelter. It's locked. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
I hate when the flippin' character talks to the player like that. Like, no one's just gonna talk out loud like that, right? It looks abandoned. I should be safe here. Like, no one would say that, you know, in this situation. But he's just like, he's like directly talking to the player.
Brother. What have you done?
It's kind of why I like Batman so much, because he'd
Mary!
think the stuff.
Mary!
It was his thoughts. He wasn't talking out
Mary.
loud to the player. He was just
I'm
thinking
sorry.
to himself, which made way more sense.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Leeches do not fear the sun or the fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of the daylight. But it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what they would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate. When the sun disappeared behind the horizon, I cut its head off to finally destroy it. And when I tried to test the same with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. Shillings!
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
She's pretty.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Ouch, Ginger! Ow!
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer. Her eyes as
Is that a glitch? Oh, okay, never mind.
a prayer for the summoned by warrior song. The child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
Ay, ay, ay. 15th October, bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging massive graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They have no work for me, but Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. What are you doing? 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup. She ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes, and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. How do I scroll down the... Oh, okay. 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate it. She is so frail now, it makes me cry. She said she heard voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where could I find meat? Tomorrow, I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into that giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left the house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said, with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd October. Becky just attacked me! She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it and protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in. But I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. Good stuff. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th October. I was so hungry I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Cheerio.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Is this like Far Cry? If I don't do it, I'll get the secret ending? Nah, it's not. Credits roll. Yeah, it was right mouse, which is kind of weird. But I think left mouse is gonna be your melee, right mouse is gonna be your gun, something like that. Shot through the heart, and I'm to blame. I give blood
This is absolute madness.
on my bed frame.
Touch with a real.
Good stuff.
As mad as the moon, obtains blood in sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Everything's locked. I guess I will do autophagy. But I want. Ow! Jinjo! Gosh, stop! Please stop. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Well, it doesn't make much sense, but okay. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage. I don't get that, but alright, sure. Where's my points at? Oh, right there, okay. Blood spear? You throw a spear made of blood. Go frick. If you use your claws, you'll see humans differently, like soft and tender meat.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Did you just poop on me? I felt something roll down my back, Jinjo. I felt it! I ain't crazy! Am I crazy? She didn't poop on me. What? What was that? Paranoid. Alright. Just being paranoid then. That so felt like she pooped on me. That was bizarre.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here! My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beast.
Why is everyone dead?
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the west end.
Are you telling me I got rid of the pistol?
Die, vermin! One of them vermin!
Blood rain.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
How do I use this?
It's dead, alright.
I have a pistol. I don't understand how I'm supposed to use it.
It's locked.
Is there even anything in any of these?
This shouldn't be possible.
Do they really just sit there and watch me as I eat?
Every fibre of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
I still don't get the whole I have a pistol thing and I can't use pistol. Wouldn't that make sense to use a pistol? It says right here, firearms pistol. A reliable service pistol. 45 damage. Is there a button to like switch inventory? The frick? District status Steam. Shoot. It says right there. Huh. Ultimate. Oh, right here. Switch range, switch melee. C and Z. I can't do it yet. Maybe I have to get to the tutorial part. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads in the front. Your king and country need you. Join the and help.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. This is despicable.
Then why'd you do it?
I cannot enter. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Does that give me XP?
It's locked, all right.
Eating rats.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked.
Shillings.
It's locked, all right. What will London have to say to me? I cannot enter. I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Your vampy sense.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Something dire must have come about.
It's locked. Well.
It's locked.
Oh my lord. Someone clip that.
I cannot enter.
I opened a door to walk into a room with a locked door. Please tell me someone clipped
There is
that.
no one in sight.
I didn't get anything out of that. Oh, I got a screw and grease? Bro, very useful. Us vampires needs our screws and grease.
It's locked, all right. Nobody at home.
Why haven't you knocked on any of the other doors?
There's no one in.
Why knock on that one random door and none of the others? Alright, bro. Blank for looking away when they mock me my color. I hate myself for crying like a girl when they insult me. I hate myself for swearing like a boy when they're gone. I hate myself for hating my parents. I hate myself for smiling when customers call me sad Brina. I hate myself for never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel. I hate myself. Okay. Discovered a hint. Reveals secrets about a citizen of someone related to them. What the frick? Sabrina hides her true feelings about her boss, Tom Watts. Okay. Interesting. So I guess this is just like really hub world-esque, like a Deus Ex, etc.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the
It's locked.
In my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Not long ago, this...
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Is it though?
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
You again. What?
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Thank you. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Boy!
Geo1191, thanks for the follow.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your...
To your what? To your what?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then.
Just
He's
talk
more
to
agreeable
me.
talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
Everybody's telling me literally the same thing.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say...
Give me a hug, man.
The sewer dog.
And suddenly
What's that?
everyone's English.
No one knows.
Many more months to go,
People have
fella.
always disappeared
Enjoyed
around these
that
parts.
God of War video you put up the
ancients
other
say
day.
It's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Who's Meister? Thank you so much for the 9 months of support. Thank you so much. That's a crazy amount of support, and I appreciate it. Thanks for the resub.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. A turquoise turtle.
I
I'm the
love
barmaid
the
here,
contrast
Sabrina,
of
if you wanna
different
know.
tones of people. Like,
What is this place?
and she's like, ah, you're just, you're here. This is Tom's place.
Oh, I just want to talk.
Literally the
Are
same
you always open
dialogue.
this late at night?
Piss
No,
off.
it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business.
Most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I have to pee so bad.
I just need to pee.
Be right back. I peed. I like the idea of them just staring at each other like this, like, duh.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then.
Dialogue
Thank
was
you.
different from the subtitles. Tells you how much XP you'll get if you kill them.
I should just run as far away from this place
Gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
I don't know what any of these symbols mean.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire! Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself!
I need a word. Anyone?
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
The frick was that about?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
So what is this? I can like get my info out from this, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail.
The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Kill him!
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Give me a minute. Just wanna snoop around. Steal your shillings.
It's locked, all right.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to...
Welcome back.
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
It's not open world.
Goodbye, Mr.
It's more like a hub area, like a...
There's
like
gotta be
Yakuza
something can be
or-
done to get out of this bullshit.
Deus
I hope
Ex.
I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
I think, at least.
Evening, sir.
I have a few questions.
Well,
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
the truth. What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Well, that was easy.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face.
Boy!
He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried.
He shouted,
It was
boy!
terrible.
Moonar, thanks for the follow.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Let's
I hope I
snoop
live
around
long
in the
enough to see
back.
them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Wow, good stuff.
You again. What can I do for you?
Why is the screen just black?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd
Next-gen
like to talk
graphics.
to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
The conversation took place in a very dark room.
I cannot enter.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Stop licking me. Ow! And then you bit me. Be nice.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked all left. Here's the thing about this. It's like they're using the excuse that everybody's shut in because of the murders and whatnot. So it's just like a barren, empty town, like full of nothing. Because there's like almost it feels like there's no incentive to explore.
It's locked.
Every door's locked. You can't find really anything anywhere. So it's like, what's the point? There's a whole lot of nothing going on.
It's locked, all right.
This run animation is so jank.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
Britons working together, skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades. Enroll today as war munitions volunteers. Support the men at the front with plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Wait, what? Get in the factory line and feed the firing lines. I'm not gonna change into a better outfit, so I'm not covered in dried blood. Dried vampire blood.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note.
October 30th. Object. Multiple deaths in the docks regions. We believe nasty leeches involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning. According to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search for abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers. The Leech Brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Blood.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I must. Uh-oh. There's vampire hunters about.
It's locked.
Every single door is locked, without fail. Oh, I can't level up unless I'm in a... That's right, I can only level up at safe houses. Oh, they have a stun meter, I see.
It's locked, all right.
Ranged weapons. Equipment price, blah blah, ranged weapons. Ammo's limited. Okay.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
I don't understand how to switch to... It does not let me switch to ranged weapons. It said C switches. Switch range weapons. C, switch melee weapons. Z, it's not working. Do I have to equip them? I thought I already had them equipped. I have no idea how to equip these. I have no idea how to equip these. Wait. Here it is. Here it is, right here. There you go. No bullets for it. Good. Some enemies will resist certain types of damage, 4 types physical. Huh. Medium resistance, high resistance. Okay. That lock on animation though, good lord. Look at me walking towards him like...
Watch it! It's a killer! Get weapons ready! We found one! See them fancy clothes? This... Over there! There's one of them vermin!
rough around the edges. That's for darn sure. I actually don't know how much this game is retailing for. Just check Steam and we'll see.
I said stay away, sir. Doesn't like fire, does it?
Wouldn't it make sense to be able to drink their blood after killing them? Why does it have to be like when you kill them or before you kill them? Oh, good. Waste your blood.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, I understood that. Oh boy. Huh. Don't have enough. Increase the damage inflicted when bite. Ow, Jinjo! Ow, Jinjo! Increase your life regeneration when using bite. Increase your blood capacity. Increase your blood absorption when using bite. Increase stamina. Increase your health. Do these guys just respawn and you just like infinitely level up?
Weapons ready. We found one. Watch it! It's a killer!
It ain't human! Ginge! Quit licking me! Do I ever get to change my outfit to look a little better?
It's locked. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
So why don't you drink some?
I'll need a drink. Stay with me, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No. I had a drink outside.
I cannot enter. This place reeks of bloodshed.
A little bit.
My arm. I can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Ew, do you really want to drink some?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Just showed up right after I killed it.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
It's like there's this mystery that that doctor was trying to, that dude was trying to solve. I solve it, and he shows up right after I solve it.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Why aren't we moving?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider? The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Just because it has a stamina bar, it's similar to Dark Souls, huh? Stamina's existed long before Dark Souls. I gotta let you know.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
It's not. I don't think it's anything
Nurse
like a
Crane.
Souls game.
I bring
Anything
good
like
news.
one. It's more like Vampyr.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more
Masquerade.
patients. Nurse Scout said she couldn't take it anymore. and
Deus
resigned.
Ex.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning.
Morrowind.
In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't.
Yay,
It's only
I'm
thanks to
in
Nurse Crane and the
close.
staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
It's locked, all right.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that now! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Bastard, give me Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Follow the trail. like a tutorial and I'm supposed to just kill this dude, right? Like, what if I released him? He just murdered a dude, so he's probably not any good, but maybe the dude he murdered deserved it. Who am I to know? Whatever.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
I think you're dead, dude. General rule of thumb, I'm gonna try and not
taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
I'm gonna try and not kill too many people. That guy did seem a little deserving, though. I will pass judgment, is what I will do.
Where have you been? I've little time to play hide-and-seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions.
Can you kill, like, anybody?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I like this trench coat. Pretty nice. I understand. The reason why everybody's comparing this to like Dark Souls or Bloodborne is because of the time period it's in, right? This is in the time period that Bloodborne is set in. Like, Bloodborne takes specifically everything from this time period into the game. And this is actually set in that time period. So it's like, oh, it's like Dark Souls or Bloodborne. No. It's just from this freaking European time period. It's like, how can you not kill when there's enemies about like this, though? It's like, of course I'm gonna kill these dudes. They're here to fight me. Wait, what was that? It said T?
Best be off home. Step away, sir. He's mine! I'll take it! He's on to us! No!
Like, this is the most simplistic combat in the world. I don't know how you can compare it to a Souls game. Literally just... just button mash. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So one of the bigger complaints about this game is that the combat is just too easy and dull. It really is. I guess I'll go to the office and save it. Oh, that janky run animation.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Where? Whoa, that hurt. I'm out of stamina. How about that? The stamina actually came into play. There's like nothing really inherently wrong with this animation, this running animation. It's just something about it is just so off.
It's locked.
Good old Dr. Dive and Dumpster dude.
I cannot enter.
How do you save the game?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments.
Yeah.
Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money? Fame? Or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Boop. Boop.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Smack at this man.
Thank you for your...
Let's hunt him down.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Unfinished letter. Details. Why can't I read the dang thing? The frig game. Unfinished letter. I have no idea where I'll find that. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry, I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure something out as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine. As soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctor fixed my arm. Blah, blah, blah.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I can't leave up with my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during
Apparently
one of
that
the
kind
first
of thing happens when you
Zeppelin
find
raids.
hints.
We never found her body.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Ellen didn't bring them with her that night.
Well, I'm impressed on the game so far. It's okay. It's just starting, though. Like, the meat of the game's just starting.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
The combat is just very basic, though.
Treats me like a
which
bull.
is one of the bigger complaints about the game.
Never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
I don't want to talk, so I'll ask you about your whole life
How
story.
painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor. So painful.
I'll let you get some rest.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't want to talk.
I have to go.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs.
I will not let you down, my boy.
What? I have a reflection in the mirror. Vampires don't have reflections.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you,
Oh wait, was it this jerkwad? Is he the...
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to...
Dr. Reed.
Oh,
Dr.
I'm
Swansea
talking-
informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Medical checkup? I haven't even paid attention to this crap. What is this?
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. Goodbye.
A side quest. So apparently you can like check someone's medical condition.
Good evening, Mr. Gott.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give medicine, don't give medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Wait, so I gave him medicine?
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I may...
You are not a...
And you have my...
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
How
so painful.
I have to...
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss...
Didn't unlock any dialogue for her. Where's my supposed office?
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive.
Well, I assume this game just auto-saves then. So we're gonna just quit the game and hope that it does. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it for now. I don't know if I'll be streaming much more of this. It's kind of a boring game for viewing, I think. I'm interested in it, but I don't know if it is an interesting game to watch. But I'll be online tonight, maybe with more Dark Souls or something else. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Who's Meister, once again for the 913 sub. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follows. And I will be online once again tonight in like 4 or 5 hours from now. So I hope to see you then. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on here, etc. I'll let you know when I go live. So, hope to see you tonight, guys. And thank you again for tuning in. So, good afternoon. See ya.